Hello everyone, this is Joseph K. Welcome back to more Let's Play Tales of Arise. In the last part, we ended up getting some closure for Law as he discovered a letter from his dad. He also got his mother's ring, and now he's basically become a man and he's come to accept what's been done has been done. Now, we need to fast travel to Navirasto Plain. I'm going to fast travel to the road closest to the fishing hole, but I'm not going to the fishing hole.
Hey, Alphin, you mind if we take a bit of a detour?
It's fine by me, but what for?
Rinwell says there's a phantom flower that grows around here. We want to look for it. It won't take long, promise.
A flower, huh? All right, let's take a look.
We are not going to take a look.
Hey, Rinwell, tell me about your parents. What were they like?
They were kind. That's the part I like to remember. They could also be strict, though, especially when it came to magic. I never understood why I had to work so hard to learn magic. Why we couldn't just be done with it and live openly like everyone else. Needless to say, that didn't go over well. Of course, if I'd had known that one day I'd be doing this, I would have taken my studies more seriously. What about your parents?
Same deal. Run through the mill. Told constantly that training was the only way to survive in a world like this. It got bad enough that I ended up running away and siding with the Renans of all people. And now, I've got that training to thank for being alive.
I know how that feels.
The first time we met, you risked using your magic to stop me from kicking my dad's ass. You could have done anything else. You could have ignored it. So, why?
Yeah, I guess something about Zephyr reminded me of my own father.
You don't say. So, did your pops and mine look a lot like each other?
Not really. Not at all, in fact. I don't know how to explain it. I just felt a resemblance, I guess.
Wow. Well, I won't pretend I understand, but I'm glad. Your dad must have been a great guy.
He was.
And another one.
Maybe it's the snow soaking up all the sound, but something about Cyslodia always feels mysterious to me. Solemn, almost.
When it comes to solemnity, I'd say our own Altalina Palace is no slouch.
I won't argue with you there. Still, that azure tint of the shadows on the silvery white snow, it has a certain indescribable quality.
They call it a je ne sais quoi.
Indeed. It was boorish of me to even suggest such a comparison.
All I know is it's freaking cold. Still, more pleasant now that the locals aren't quite as frosty towards us.
Well, excuse me if I'm too frosty for your warm self.
Oh, come on! You know I didn't mean you. Besides, really, I'm the one who...
How about we stop getting hung up on the past for a change? Take what you've learned and put it to use in the future instead.
An unexamined past can be just as dangerous in its own right.
Better that than obsessing over it like a certain someone I know.
Kisara doesn't mince her words, does she?
I could say the same thing about one or two of the other women around here.
Tell me about it.
I think I'll refrain from commenting on this one.
And an endearing owl.
Hoodle, I've got some dried fish for you. You want some?
Forget that. Doesn't some tasty red meat sound better, boy?
Hey! Stop trying to coax him away with treats. Get your own adorable sidekick if you're so desperate for one.
Yeah, let's get Mew.
He appears to enjoy being the center of attention.
Funny how things change. He and Rinwell used to be joined at the hip. or shoulder to talon.
It's not just Hootle who's become more trusting. Isn't that so, Rinwell?
They do say pets and their owners act alike. I suppose since we've been together, I've done my share of coming out of my own shell too.
Well then, I guess with you and Hootle, that makes us all one big happy family.
Sometimes when I'm deep in thought, Hootle will come over and sit next to me. I only wish I could actually pet him.
Oh, you will someday. You won't believe how soft he is.
Wish I had that problem. I'm lucky if I can so much as look at a feather brain without him trying to claw me to ribbons.
Really? He seems tame enough around everyone else. Maybe it's just Hootle's way of establishing dominance?
That's dogs, not owls.
The
What's
face that
going on
Kisara
when Hootle
has.
pecks at you?
I don't know. Like when I'm talking to Rinwell, it's like he's trying to muscle me out or something. Unless... Wait, you don't suppose I make him jealous?
Come again?
Ow! Get off of me, you insecure fluffball!
I rather think they make a good comedic pairing.
Although I have a confession, which is blasphemy,
You guys want to rest here?
I prefer Hootle over Mew. I know. Blasphemy on a whole nother level.
Shion, why do you look so tense whenever we're traveling on the road?
Do I? It's not something I do consciously.
It makes you look really Renan in a way, if you get what I mean. Oh, not in a bad way, though.
That's interesting. I never thought I'd see the day where you'd say something being Renan wasn't an insult.
Well, the same goes for you, right? You don't go around saying it's bad to be Dahnan.
True. I guess you have a point there.
Alright, let's find something else to cook. Ooh, I wish I could cook shortcake. Let's do the marble curry bun.
This flavor, why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Alright, let's talk to Rinwell.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I'm surprised to see you up reading so late. What have you got there?
Oh, it's a book about magic. I was hoping I'd reach the end of this chapter before I went to bed.
I'm impressed you can read all that tiny text without drifting off.
It's easy. Honestly, the subject is so interesting, it keeps me wide awake. Although I have to admit, the more I read this book, the more I realize just how much I still have to learn. I hate not knowing it all, so it pushes me to keep learning as much as I can so I can be a real expert.
So that's why you're studying by the campfire every night, huh? You've really changed, Rinwell.
Really? I don't feel like it.
Remember how you used to be when we first met in Calaglia?
Sure, but that's because I was still hiding a lot from you guys. Am I really all that different aside from that?
Definitely. It's the difference between a rock and the sun.
Are you saying I used to be like a rock? That's not something you should use to describe a girl, Alphen.
My bad. But the comparison is still apt. You used to not be open with us about your magic at all. And now look at you.
Well, I guess you may have a point. I used to hate studying magic because my parents made me do it. And after everything that happened, I felt like it brought nothing but trouble. But now, I don't think it's so bad after all. Maybe I really have changed more than I thought. All magic is simply astral energy combined with knowledge. It's neither good nor bad by itself. It all depends on how you use it. Saying it out loud, I guess I finally made peace with it.
I think you have Law to thank for that.
What? Why him?
Blushing.
He was kind of the one who...
Nope, he's got nothing to do with it. None. Zilch. Nada. Nothing.
If Law heard that, he'd be pretty bummed, you know.
You're crazy. I don't see why he would be.
Are you saying you'd rather he wouldn't be? I'd say the fact you can get so worked up about things now is another sign you've changed.
Sounds like someone wants me to put on a little magic show.
All right, all right. I'll take my leave before I say anything else that might get me into trouble. Just make sure you aren't staying up too late, okay?
Ugh, I'm not a little kid anymore. Yeesh.
You're 14.
Oh, actually, it felt kind of nice hearing that.
You're a kid.
I wonder why. I'm starting to feel kind of grateful for these powers of mine now.
All right.
I want to go back to bed.
And we now have maxed out our friendship with Rinwell. All right. Let's see here. All right. I had to just double check to see what I was looking for. Let's go to Cyslodia now. And let's go to Fountain Plaza Avenue. I'm fairly certain none of these guys say anything new. They didn't say anything new when we were in Uzbek, so... Unless I happen to overlook somebody, which I suppose is always a possibility. I don't reckon that'll change. Nope. All right. We want to head to the inn. Oh. Game?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
That's strange. There's supposed to be someone here. Give me a second. I gotta research this. Alrighty, y'all. I'm back. I walked around a little bit and got off screen, and, well, what was supposed to be here is not here. Because we need to do two more subquests. So I will have to come here later for this one. And since we no longer have anything here, I think we are done in Cyslodia. But we are not quite done in here yet. Let's go to Rinwell Prison. That's going to be a weird cut. Wow, the way they were moving, I thought they were like floating. Like someone had Wingardium Leviosa them. anyways, you want to come in here and let's see this owl.
Ooh.
Looks like a Two-Face.
What a wonderful treasure this is.
Okay. I will come back and do the Flower of Navira when I get to roughly around level 50. Now that we've got that out, we are done, and there. It says we're supposed to have another subquest here, but I don't think we will. I think all these other subquests are going to be locked.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Yeah, all these other subquests are going to be locked until we get these temples taken care of.
Sure is good to be back in the pleasant climes of Menancia. Especially after the extremes of some of the other regions we visited.
Definitely. Your country is beautiful.
You do me an honor. However, this place was never mine to own.
I didn't mean it that way. Though, I guess technically you weren't born here either. Native or not, that doesn't change the feelings you had for the place. If I were you, I'd try to take a little pride in people's compliments.
Allow myself to feel pride, huh? That sounds like no easy task.
Nothing sounds easy when you overthink things the way you do. It must be exhausting.
He's always worrying about something. It's probably what gives him his eye for detail. That's just the way he is.
Yeah, so we'd noticed.
Let's change the subject, shall we? It's a wonder so many things coincided to bring us here. Alphen's awakening, Shion's decision to revolt, the Dahnan uprising in Calaglia, the crown contest's final, sputtering throws.
Zephyr's being in the right place at the right time, the fact that you happened to be a lord just as this was all going on.
It's almost as if we were brought together by design. By someone who wanted to bring down the system.
No, enough Hand of Destiny talk. We did this on our own steam. It's our responsibility to see it through.
Did Law just utter a pearl of wisdom?
I do think about things, you know. Just what do you take me for exactly?
Honestly, I always sort of pegged you as a likable dolt.
What the hell makes me a dolt, you dolt?
I mean, she did say he was a likable dolt, didn't she?
Let's refrain from poking this particular Zoogle any further. Some lessons just can't be taught.
Not to dolts, anyway.
Hey, Kisara, what's your secret for putting up with Dohalim? I don't know how you managed to deal with him.
Secret? Oh, I don't think it's as difficult as all that, really.
Could have had me fooled. Anyone who waxes lyrical on the aesthetic qualities of cactus thorns is a step too far for me.
And those poetic flourishes he sneaks into regular conversation? How am I supposed to react?
He likes the sound of his own voice, that's for sure. I say let him have his fun. No need to try and understand anything he says.
Has he always been like that?
He didn't seem as on edge all the time back in Menancia. Though he was my superior back then. So who's to say what I didn't see?
The Lord of Cyslodia hid in plain sight while a crony posing as him carried out all his business. What if the Lord we met in Viscint was really...
An imposter? Dohalim? Hardly. Like it or not, that's him all right. In all his flamboyant, circumloquacious glory.
I'd like to see someone try to impersonate that on a daily basis.
What the hell is
Come
circumloquacious?
to
Is that
think
even
of
a
it,
word?
What with being a lord and all, he's probably never had anyone to speak to on an equal basis.
It wouldn't surprise me. Having you guys around, having a family in a way, must be what's helped him change.
A little heads up on some of his eccentricities would have been nice.
It's those eccentricities that make him who he is.
Alright, well, it looks like this is another sub-quest we're gonna have to do more stuff for. But let's go to Alina Palace. I think for the next part, I'm going to try to knock out the Spirit Temple, which it might be the easier of the 2 remaining temples, or is it 3 remaining temples? I don't know. I want to double check with the librarian to make sure everything's all on the up and up. Oh-ho! We can finish this now.
Huh? That can't be.
I guess...
Great!
Hey, and we get the Elder Cloak.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah!
You dummy.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness. I'll take care of him. All right, you have my word.
And then she has to come along and...
Hey, you're looking a little red there. You working up a fever, or...?
You dummy!
What did I do?
All right. Now I think this lady should be in yeah, there she is. But before we go to there, we need to go back to the guard room. Where the hell is the guard room? Oh, it's on the 2nd floor. Okay. I was wondering why I didn't trigger that scene, but now I got it. So yeah, we finally got done with the Bibliophile book subquest, which is great. One less subquest to worry about the rest of the game.
of your friends, Hoodle?
And we come in the guard room, we can talk to this owl. And get the ancient excavator.
There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
We still have 2 more owls. Alright, let's return back to Viscint.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
There she is.
Dohalim pancakes!
Huh?
Dohalim pancakes, what do you mean?
Filled with equal parts compassion and passion, always ready to boldly rescue anyone from the perils of the munchies. Delectable, ineffable Dohalim pancakes! Get 'em while they're hot!
That's quite the sales pitch.
This is all new to me as well, I assure you.
Why, if it isn't Lord Dohalim himself! Care for a pancake, my lord?
Might as well have some while we're here.
Indeed. However, I'm not sure how I feel about eating my own visage in front of the populace.
At least let me show you how to make them! I'll also teach you the most important part, how to draw Lord Dohalim.
Oh, this sounds like pure gold.
Hey, we should make some pancakes right now.
They were drawing Dohalim's face back there. That seems like a handy trick to keep in your back pocket.
The recipe's light on ingredients, and a little extra work could bring the flavor right out.
Great, then let's make some together. Our very own personalized pancakes.
Sure, I got this.
You're out, Alphen. I don't need spicy pancakes. You're out too, Kisara. You'd win easily.
Win what? Is it a competition?
Yes, a contest between me, Shion, and Dohalim.
Wait, what? I'm more of an eating specialist.
You can say that again.
I accept any and all challenges.
Great, then I'll be the judge.
I can gather the ingredients.
Okay, then it's on.
Hey, what about me?
Maybe we'll have some luck finding what we need at the farm.
But will we be able to get this contest underway, and who's gonna come away the victor? And how many more ingredients will we get? Find out next time on Let's Play Tales of Arise. This is Joseph K. signing out. Y'all have a great day and keep it real. Later.